Good defense. Lead pass. Roll.
Stop it! Stop it! Do not do him like that! What are you doing, Dragons? Did you not get the memo? Derrick Rose can go upstairs.
Oh, watch.
I want to go higher. Oh, my goodness. Dragons. Somebody grab Dragons and say, do you know who this kid is? He is from Chicago. He has a 40-inch vertical. And you are, where's my poster machine? This is what I need, my poster machine. Where is it at?
So it was announced in the 2K23 dev blog that we're actually going to be getting pink diamonds on day one, and they're going to be in these trophy case. And as you guys know, if you've been around the channel for a long time, you guys know I'm a big fan of Derrick Rose. So you guys know that when I saw this card, man, I am so excited to get this Derrick Rose as soon as we can. Hopefully we can get him very soon on release. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating the Derrick Rose card. What I mean by that is we already have this spreadsheet set up. We have the card art here. We're going to be creating Derrick Rose's stats from scratch. I'm going to try to draft up the stats with my Twitch chat. I am live on Twitch, you feel what I'm saying? We're going to try to see if we can create the Derrick Rose that, you know, we're going to see. We're going to try to create his stats, try to see what we can do, and see if this is a card that people are going to want to grind for. All right, so the first thing that we're going to go into, 96 speed. I think that's pretty obvious. You know, if you put a shoe boost on him, he gets 99 speed. You have a coach, he'll get 99 speed. Same thing with the acceleration. I think we'll go 96 acceleration. His vertical is also going to be very high. Don't think they're gonna gas it all the way up, but I think we'll see a 94. Think his strength, since he is a smaller point guard at the beginning of the year, I think they give him about 50 strength. Stamina, I think what we see is something very good for the stamina. Again, he's not gonna get tired, so somewhere around the 95 mark, I think is pretty freaking good for this card. And then hustle, a stat that's not really that, you know, meaningful, but we'll put it at 94 just for the sake of it being a Derrick Rose card. Now, obviously, with the prime Derrick Rose card, we're gonna have to, you know, gas his inside scoring, man. So two of the most important things with this Derrick Rose card. So I actually looked at some of the other Derrick Rose cards that came out this year, that came out earlier in the Opal and the Diamond. And both of those cards both had a 25 standing dunk. So I obviously am gonna go with a 25 standing dunk as well on my card. I think we go with a 93 driving dunk. Again, this is a day one card. This is a card that, you know, is gonna be, at least so we think, is gonna be available early on. So I think they're not gonna give him all the way max out driving dunk, but good enough to where if you put a shoe boost and have a coat, again, gonna be a commonality in that, in which, you know, it's not gonna be 99 stats, but close enough. So next thing, driving layup, we'll put it at a 95 driving layup. Obviously his draw foul is going to be very, very high at a 90. And another thing that both of the, you know, Derrick Roses have in common, all of these post move stats are going to be at the 50 mark. That's all what they have. So that's what we're going to do on our card as well. Next important thing I think with Derrick Rose is actually going to be his playmaking, right? His speed with ball is going to be very high, but again, not going to be high enough to where it's going to be 99 off the rip. I think we see a 95 speed Derrick Rose off of the rip, and we see a card that has 93 ball handle, well above the 86 threshold for him to be able to speed boost for sure. We'll also put the passing accuracy, passing vision, and passing IQ at a 93, because again, these stats don't really matter that much. The only one that I can say matters is accuracy. Everything outside of that, the vision and IQ, doesn't matter. You're the one passing the ball, so you better have the vision and IQ for it. Next important thing is going to be the shooting, right? So if we go ahead and look at the previous Derrick Rose we got, which was this Opal, this came out in February, so obviously it's not going to be a gas as the 89, but I do think we see one closer to this one in that dropped pretty much, you know, the first week of the game. So he had a 77 3 ball. I don't think it's going to be that low. I think what we can see is an 80. I think that's a little bit more appealing, and I think that's something that, you know, gonna want people to grind, including myself. So I'm thinking 84 mid-range, and I think his close will be a 90, because, you know, it's Derrick Rose of all people. So of course he's gonna have a good shot close. I think what we'll do is have the shot IQ be at an 80. Again, this is something we can update if we need to. Free throw, I'm thinking 84, and then offensive consistency of about an 89. I think that's what we see. Okay, we're gonna touch the rebound. We're just gonna glance over that real quick. I'm gonna put both of these at 60. We can update these if we need to. So the thing that I think Derrick Rose is really gonna lack is gonna be his defense. I don't think he's gonna be just an absolute, he's gonna get, you know, he's barbecue chicken, but I don't think he's gonna be that gas. I think his interior, we can go with a 60. That's not too bad, but it's also not too good to the point where we're at Gary Payton levels of, you know, good for interior defense. You feel what I'm saying? I think we see an 80 perimeter defense, the same thing with lateral quickness as well. And I think we see a steal of about an 83. I think his block is going to be a very, you know, low rating. You know, I'll probably put it at like a 58. I know that seems like a pretty random number, but that's probably what it will be at in all honesty. I think we see for defensive consistency, something that doesn't really matter too much. I think we see an 80 defensive consistency. It's pass perception, doesn't really matter. We could probably put like a 78. And then the same thing with the help IQ. We could put a 75. The last things that we're gonna do is we're gonna touch his intangibles and his potential. Obviously, his potential is gonna be a 96. That's what hinders the card's overall. Whatever the potential is usually what the card's overall is. And I think for his intangibles, just to make it seem more like a pink diamond, because as you guys can see, it's already at 2860. We don't want to make it as good as what Scottie Pippen was. Scottie Pippen had 2965, so we don't want him to be that high, but we can put the intangibles at about an 80. That way, he's at 2940. Scottie Pippen's at 2965. People are obviously going to want to ground for the Scottie Pippen more than Derrick Rose, but Derrick Rose is also going to be wanted because their total attributes are about the same, man. But yeah, man, I think this is what we see as the Derrick Rose that's going to come out, the Trophy Case Derrick Rose card. Let me know if you guys feel differently in the comment section, or honestly, if you agree, let me know. Let me know if you guys think, you know, we made a good Derrick Rose card. I think we did, and this is a card that I'm definitely grinding for no matter what the stats are. Well, let me not say that. I don't want to say no matter what the stats are, but as long as the stats are good, as long as he has good SIGs, definitely a card that I'm going to be getting as soon as I can, as soon as 2K23 comes out. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button. That's going to be it for the video, man. Subscribe, all those things on the channel, man. And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.